We don't express enough. Sometimes yes don't mean yes. It's just because respecting your elder, it's just that's how you grow up, that you don't say no.
Choose your battles, let them win some. Even if you feel like you're right, eventually, you'll learn either you're right or you're wrong, some way or the other. So, not every fight is worth the fight.
Good morning, team. Happy Valentine's Day. A lot of hearts out there, kind hearts. I am so blessed, so grateful for everyone around me. This community is so wonderful. It's a community of growth people, kind people, and we are always very intentional about bringing people who are kind. They have happy values, the mindset, your values and mindsets. It's all about that. And those are healthy when we bring people, when we keep people. We only want to bring and keep people where they have healthy mindset and healthy values, and they're good human beings. The rest we can figure things out. And it's important because their vibe, their energy, it matters in your life. And when we talk about life by design, and four wheels of life is the health, is your relationships. And when we talk about health, it's not just physical health, it is that health of values and mindsets. And when we talk about relationships, then when we are healthy, then we attract healthy people. We attract who we are. So it's important to be healthy first before we invite people into our life. And that is relationships, part of life by design. And then we have, of course, career. Career has a big part, again, relationship, because you work with people and you do business with people. Again, it's more of relationships. And when we talk about the fourth wheel, which is legacy impact, we still have the people connection, the relationships connection, because you want to impact people. That is legacy. That is relationship. And the most important thing for relationships is trust. And relationship cannot be built without trust. Relationship cannot be authentic relationship cannot be built without values alignment, mindset alignment, and trust and communication. Genuine, authentic communication. That is the key to relationships by design. But here's the thing. There is that controllable list and there is non-controllable list. Non-controllable list for me, not where I was supposed to born, uh, right? And which family, who I'm gonna when I'm born, who is gonna be my father, who's gonna be my mother, who's gonna be my brother, who's gonna be my sister, who's gonna be those blood-based relationships. But I did have a choice to kind of, first of all, be self-aware what good looks like for me to bring in people into my life, and then being able to choose people where that is controllable. Who you build and keep relationship with is controllable. And on the Valentine's Day, it's really important for us to reflect on this. This is where I'm reflecting on my life, and I'm asking these questions just for you to reflect so that you can design your future life, your future relationships. And there are two lists. One, what you're born with, you're non-controllable, and then you have controllable list. Controllable list is important. That's where you can design. So there's a by default list and there's a by design list. Yeah. What is one lesson about relationships you wish you had learned earlier in life?
I would say compromise is everything and choose your battles. Um, In my younger days, I was very insistent in my ways, and in my thoughts, and I felt like I was the one. It was my way or the highway. But um, I'm going to be married 20 years this year, and I'll tell you that one thing that I learned eventually is that compromise is everything. You don't have to fight every battle. You don't have to die in every hill. Choose your battles. Let them win some. Even if you feel like you're right, eventually, you'll learn either you're right or you're wrong, some way or the other. So not every fight is worth the fight.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Javed. One thing that is very similar, what I learned, I think I shared that with you, is that when, especially at home with Cam now, when I feel like I'm winning, I have realized that I'm losing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
When
it's,
you're right, you're actually wrong.
yeah, that was a hard lesson.
Yeah.
The second that I started having this feeling that I'm winning this argument now, and then I stop. I take a pause. I'm like, no, no, no. That's just go opposite. That's it. That you're losing right now. You're not
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah. Rule number one is the wife is always right. Rule number two is if you question it, go back to rule number one.
That is awesome. Okay, Demi,
Hi, Sunny.
hello. So, what's one lesson about relationships you
I,
wish you had learned earlier in life?
I think being more expressive, if you're more expressive, your partner would know what exactly you need. And
Hmm.
and giving everything in the relationship without expectations. If you're expecting something from someone, then you won't be able to cope up with the relationship. I think you should be giving 100%, but not expecting anything in return. And when the person do something for you, then it makes you feel better.
Guys, I'm logging off. I'm done for the day. That is mic drop. No, thank you for sharing that. That is so wonderful. Like when there is, you can lose when you don't expect anything. You don't take, like it's just what a great way to think and live, because the only thing that can happen in your life is plus, positive, because you're not expecting. No one can disappoint you. And being expressive again, especially because I was born in the yeah, in the east. When I moved down back here to New York, it was like a wow. The We don't express enough. Sometimes yes don't mean yes. It's just because respecting your elder, or in, like, it's just that's how you grow up, that you don't say no. And here, when it was totally opposite, and that was a really great thing that I absorbed from this culture, that speaking straight is a strength, with love and kind, though, with respect, with kindness, but being able to speak straight is a strength. And that is hard. Uh, in Indian, in Filipino culture, we have a lot of team members from there, and we deal with a lot of team members from both cultures. And one of the common thing that I see, especially Philippines, is even harder. If I thought it's hard for our team members in India to express how they feel, it's even more harder for our team members in the Philippines. But people won't know until you are able to express yourself. What are you expecting? So internally, you have this whole friction going on, and which is really bothering your mind and everything else, but you're not able to really express that. What that means is that basically now, when even going back to the first question, when you have great relationship with yourself, which will improve every day with that question that I gave you, that what is my relationship with myself, and how can I make it better? In order for you to then be satisfied with who you are, and being open and honest with and transparent with others, that who you are, by expressing properly, you will start attracting people where you will feel good vibes and good energy because there is alignment. At the end of the day, any energy friction comes from misalignment. It's not right or wrong because what can be right for me may not be right for you. What may be right for you may not be right for me. It's just our perspective. It's just our thinking. It's just what we know so far. Okay, next question. So now you have reflected on how you want to be appreciated, what's your love language, what's your acknowledgement, appreciation, preferred way, and then we reflected on your lessons from your past relationships so that you can create a better future when it comes to relationships. Relationships. Now, let's think if you could design your ideal relationship, what would it look like? And what steps are you taking to create it? If you could design, everything is possible. If you think borderless, everything is doable, everything can be achieved. If you just for a second believe in that mantra and that anything and everything is possible, that limitless mindset. Second part of the question is what steps are you taking to create that bigger future when it comes to relationships? Brian, good morning, Brian.
Well, for a good relationship, it'd be wanting to do something for the other person without even thinking about doing it. It just becomes a habit of doing it. And at the same time, the same with that person. It just becomes a habit so that you're totally surprised. And, and it can just be a little thing. It doesn't even have to be something big. It could be, as little as I cooked your favorite meal, or just saying I love you, or anything like that. Smile. So just really anything like that. As far as working on it, that's something that we've been doing slowly. Trying to come back around to what things were post kids.
Yeah.
You always say you're single and dating, and then you get married, you have kids move out, and suddenly you're dating again.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that is. We have two in college now, and I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Let's work with one when he will be in college, move out to the dorm, then our dating is going to go 10x. Yes. Okay. Now we have one. Alex. Yeah, Alex. I didn't. What are your thoughts?
You got me, Sunny. All right. Well, for me, it's a tough one, but a perfect relationship. I've been here in the Philippines for 17 years now. I've been far away home from a long time. I do a lot of back and forth, obviously, but for me, the perfect relationship, I'll say it's about feeling at home with someone, right? So, when there's the trust, there's the respect, and we just get to each other. So that's, having someone that can support me, someone who challenges me as well a lot, because I've been married as well for 17 years. Like, so it's been, I totally agree with Javid in the compromise, and makes life more fun, no? And how to make those things happen? Well, keep communication real, I guess. So just no guessing games. Like try to listen what it matters. And I think it's important also to show love also in small things, not only in big things. I mean, big gestures are great. Don't get me wrong, but it's a magic in the daily effort every day. And as you said, take care of yourself too. You can be good for someone else if you're not also good with yourself first. So yeah, that's what I think.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, if there is nothing else you can take away from this session, one thing that is going to serve you so well, no matter who you are, is having a really healthy relationship with yourself. And it's okay to be who you are because everyone else is taken. Your soul chose your body because you were available. Everyone else was taken. So know yourself, be yourself, and be satisfied with yourself. That's when you will be satisfied with others. That's when you will start attracting right people. Write down one action that you will take today for someone other than you, assuming that you will do something for self-love, but then write down what is that one thing that you can do today. Okay, now we have 1 minute left. Say, I appreciate you, the person that you see right next to yourself. On the screen, of course. I have Angelica and I have Poonam on my both sides. I appreciate you guys. I have so much gratitude for you. So thank you, team. This is what the energy flows. It's the vibe that you will create. Choose to create with yourself. And then what do you create around you at work and at home? That matters, but everything starts with you because when we are more self-aware, we grow. Everything and everyone around us grow, and love will grow as well if you are intentional about growing it. And team, have a great Valentine's Day. I truly appreciate all of you and have a great day, great weekend. Bye.